Yes.
Oh darn! I was about to say some dirty jokes right now before they could hear me, but I can't. I'm not disappointed. You're disappointed.
All right, marketing time then.
By the way, what colors do you think will look good on Mrs. Dysart? Because I think purple looks good on her. I tried blue on her. I don't think blue looks good on her, but I think purple and red look good on her. What colors do you think will look good on her?
I don't know. I mean, she was interesting in blue, to be honest.
Wait, you put her in blue before?
Oh, I thought that was what you did just now. I was like,
No, that was purple. That was a dark purple.
Okay, doing a screen share. Okay.
Wow.
Obviously, it can't be the same blue as her hair. I think her hair in particular doesn't work well with matching clothes necessarily.
Yeah. I tried playing around with this hot pink design before, but I didn't think that looked good. Yeah. Honestly, when I designed Mrs. Dysart, messing around with her outfit, I don't think really bright colors work really well on her. That's why I always try to go for the darker side of colors on her, because I think it looks better like that.
That's an interesting idea, actually. Which I'm going to take it the other way. That's an interesting idea, actually, because it does. Because the fact that she's such a bombastic character, you think bright colors, you shine through them and stuff like that. But actually, yeah, weirdly enough, not so much. I guess that's kind of sort of a proof that Moana kind of missed in a way of you don't need to necessarily have super bright outfits in order to stand out.
Yeah.
The Gotcha series.
Okay, Joshua's here. Finally, I made it to a premiere on time. This is a live stream, Joshua, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. It's a live stream, but not a premiere.
Close enough, yes.
Yeah. Anyways, hello, stream. I will say to the stream out there, if you haven't seen the Mirror Crawl finale, go watch it. Unless you haven't seen season 2, then watch season 2, then watch it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I do not recommend starting with the finale as your first episode of season 2. I'm starting with the finale. Yeah, I'm starting with the finale because that's
absolutely not.
That makes sense.
The finale is nothing but callbacks and
payoff
conclusions. So yeah, and payoff. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense in that regard.
Yeah.
Well.
I could see some people starting from the finale, oh my gosh, this finale's so good. I'm just gonna watch the series. Season finale.
I mean, like I've said before, every time I post a new episode, there's always some people that go back and watch the original, where there's people who've oh yeah, it's been a while, and then they go back and check it out, or it's a new video, YouTube recommending it as a new video, as it does, and then it just people then check out the series later on. Season 2 was kind of built mostly to actually accommodate that, except for the finale, because unlike the other ones that built the mystery up, this one does the opposite. It resolves it. So yes.
Yeah. Also, Ghosty says I have a lot of season finales to watch. Well, how many? I mean, you got there's the Fallen Angel season finale and the Moon Crawl finale. I don't think there. Do you got any other finales to watch?
Have you seen? Should I been talking about TV shows in general? Yeah.
Possibly. Oh, Minecraft Adventures. That will continue. The main reason why it's on pause is because I'm waiting on Luca to come back. He needs his computer fixed. So yeah. Plus, Jacob has quite a bit on his end because Caroline's involved in that. Emma's involved in that perspective. Mm-hmm. Who else is involved?
From my perspective, no one. William was in my first episode initially of season 2, but
yeah,
that depends. Because the point was he was supposed to show up, and it was oh yeah, I'm going to quest and find Aiden, and then
Yeah, I don't know if William will be able to join. I don't know. I do editing for other channels. Uh, well, I don't know. I wasn't editing. I was talking about like watching.
Yeah, that's what when you say finish season finale, that's what you meant. But yes,
Yeah.
obviously, I mean that makes sense too because I was working, I was finishing season finale for all of 2022 so far, apart from today.
Yeah, you finally got a break from that.
I'm surprised.
Hell,
believe it or not, it is flute. I think by this point it's got so flat and knotty in general that I'm just like, yeah, it just doesn't even. I tried actually today. Don't worry, I'm gonna get cut tomorrow. It's fine.
oh, your hair looks nice. Can I touch your hair when I see you eventually? One day when I see you, I will touch your hair immediately.
That's fine. Yeah, Unlike my brother, I don't mind people touching my hair.
Why? Does your brother hate it when people touch?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Nice? It's because like a lot of I mean, he used to have it like mine more so, but also because a lot of kids in our primary school just like chased him around the playground and just like
yeah. I want to message you. I want to massage your scalp.
Yeah.
Maybe with oil. I mean, you could do just shampoo. Actually, you just do shampoo on his hair. You
I mean, that would just be like a hair wash at that point. I'm not.
You can just wash his hair, but I think it'd be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I think oil in the hair would be uncomfortable, though. I think it'd be uncomfortable having oil in the hair.
I mean, she's recommended hair oil for me actually, so it would have its uses.
I mean, because like my mom like a lot like I don't really notice it. My mom says, but when I don't wash my hair, like in a few days, like my hair becomes greasy. So I think oil would get that same effect, and I don't think that'd be good, right? I don't think you want your hair to look all greasy and oily.
Yeah, that might be a thing. I was interested when she told me the hair oil that she actually recommended for me was like one to use without actually the use of water. When granted, water and oil don't mix anyway because oil is hydrophobic, but still.
Wow, it's such a big water is such a bigot. Like, I mean, oil is such a bigot for being hydrophobic. Oh,
yeah, if you think that's an obvious joke, the opposite of hydrophobic is hydrophilic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie on Netflix the other day, and they literally had a joke about claustrophobia, and Casey made a joke about homophobia. So that was I just realized I was like, wait, oh my gosh, I just forgot that.
Hey, Athmar's made period jokes before, so
wait, she had.
Oh. Yes, graduation days. There's the running thing about oh yeah, actually no, she has an argument with Zayn and stuff, and then she like says directly to one of the other people in like Jenny's like mini group. She says, "Oh, don't worry, Zayn's always on his period."
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then afterwards, not only that, but it actually builds into a running gag in the series. People are like, "Oh yeah, that time of the year was it?" And it was like, "No." First of all, you're in college. How do you not know this by now? But still.
Yeah, even I know about periods, and I think vaginas are weird. Anyways, okay, we're behind on the chat. That and I'm working on my own project, but I'm making a story. I'm making it a story first, so I can organize things better. I mean, that's what I do with my storytelling, at least. Like, I always like to structure a season. Like, season 2 of Fallen Angels was completely structured by the time I actually worked on episodes and stuff. Granted, some ideas kind of got better formed as time went on, and with episodes, and some plans got slightly amended, but most of the time it was planned out completely, really.
Yeah, that's most series actually. I mean, if I'd attempt to do what I did with season 2 right now for season 1, it wouldn't have worked so well because I wouldn't have had like a lot of the ground pieces to actually build from. That's kind of like what happens first with a lot of series.
I mean, honestly, the main series that wasn't planned out right now for like Fallen Angels season 1 wasn't planned out really. Like, I had ideas and a lot of stuff,
but Adventures wasn't either.
It had some vague ideas, but yeah, it really wasn't that well planned out. Why did you stop doing gacha reviews videos on gacha series? We have. We just haven't made one in a while.
Okay, well, yes, that's the thing. Yeah, so I didn't actually obviously say I was going to stop. Although that might actually move onto the pure gacha channel. Realistically, I'm not entirely sure because I want to change like the format of stuff.
I kind of want to leave some gacha reviews on here and occasionally make them on here though.
That's true. Yeah. Especially considering like Restream is actually quite good for that structure, and it also means that it won't be as boring because if I can have face cam on in the videos, it won't be as boring to actually watch and sit through. I don't know if everyone heard that in the stream, but that was Quadzy talking in Discord. Despite the fact that we've actually moved over now, so I've basically, speaking of our stories and planning stuff out. Actually, we were planning some stuff out for the Pure Gacha channel about a continuation of Phoenix Drop High. Actually,
all right. Anyways, so William says hello, and then Moni says it depends on your hair type. Your type of hair would become heavy, but Jacob's would lock in moisture.
That's fair enough. My hair is basically a sponge, so yes, that does make sense.
Yeah. And then Joshua says, "Welcome back, William." Well, and oils are good for your hair too. Like tea tree oil is amazing for everything, like bathing in hair, teenage spots,
smell, etc. Yeah. So that's not, she's referring to like multi-uses rather than just with hair. Although I'm now imagining someone bathing in pure oil, and
I mean, I would like to rub someone with oil. And no one listen, if someone has like a hot body, like I mean,
okay,
oil.
rubbing someone with oil is one thing. Bathing someone, fully submerging them in oil,
Okay.
it's just like the most uncomfortable bath ever.
I mean, yeah, I think it'd be weird actually, like doing like bathing in oil. Anyways,
Exactly.
William, you have a
wrench in you.
Is he dead?
I
Did
don't
William
know.
die?
I mean,
Is he? Has he been murdered?
The next comment is for you from William, so I guess.
Oh yes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first live action movie, is on Netflix right now. I haven't really checked to see if the sequel's on Netflix or something like that, but I did watch it on Netflix last night after I took a shower, so you know, fun times. Anyways, Joshua says hi, basically Ghosty. Ghosty says hi, and then Josh says call me Josh. Shush. Anyways, I'm not good at words. Anyways,
bath in disinfectant, quite nice, dangerous but fresh.
What? No, that sounds painful. Like, exactly. What if it goes in areas that are very sensitive? Like, imagine the pain and burning sensation.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh no. Ugh.
Yeah, quite dangerous but fresh. Yeah.
No, it's more like quite dangerous but bad.
This is coming from the same person that talks about feeling lightheaded after using cleaning products sometimes. So
yeah,
I'm now very concerned. Right. I'm 100% sure they're well on Netflix as well as the bad Michael Bay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, TMNT, great, fantastic.
I mean, I didn't see I didn't know, maybe the Michael Bay ones are, again, it just popped up for me, so I just watched it last night because I wanted to rewatch that. I also want to rewatch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I need to do that later. Or like the first two, not the third.
Yeah, everyone's rewatching Spider-Man now.
Yeah, because there's No Way Home. Wait, did you watch No Way Home?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Oh, it's great. You should check it out.
Yeah.
Even though James Bond was good, Spider-Man No Way Home is 10 times better, 10 million times better.
I've been too high up on like the Encanto hype so far, so you know.
Oh no, Spider-Man's way better. It's amazing. So I love it. Sorry, I love that movie. I want to watch it again. I haven't got around to it though because I've been kind of busy. So fun times. Anyways, I seem to live to make you concerned, hun. Wow. You're making Jacob very concerned.
Yes, because like either you'll casually mention something that is very unhealthy in terms of lifestyle, or you'll just like make a random suicide like that.
Fun. Hey, we all love that. We all love suicide jokes when we're not feeling all right.
It's just like once like those things like start to pile up, it's like again, some conversation needs to be had at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good thing we're including a school guidance counselor apparently in.
We just get very dark. Now, Casey, why do you want to kill yourself? No, I don't think we'd go. I don't think we'd go there.
Just be like one of the. There's like one of the werewolf characters. Like at first, it started with me wanting to break windows all the time. That's a werewolf thing, right? But jumping out of them.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
That only started once my dad left. Anyway,
no! Wow! Imagine if that were the secret to get rid of 100% germs, referring to the
oh yeah,
mask.
instead of the classic 99.9%. Yeah, that's true. Just like fully
Just bathing. Also, you wouldn't. Also, side note, don't want to get rid of 100% of germs and bacteria and that kind of stuff. You need it on your body sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Yeah, people like to forget that bacteria actually can perform actual functions for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, even certain viruses actually.
Yeah. So I'll bootleg it for you,
Classic,
dear.
it's like the classic thing with like people say like, oh yeah, look at this product. It has 0% chemicals. No, it doesn't.
Okay, so apparently Monet will bootleg the
space.
new Spider-Man movie for you. So you know. Wait, how do you even bootleg the new Spider-Man movie? Unlike most stuff, it's not on streaming services. How do you bootleg it? I'm just asking too many questions. I'm asking too many questions.
Yes,
the FBI's coming for me now. No!
I was going to say, that's not the direction I was hoping the stream was going to go in.
So let's talk about bootlegging. No.
Do I know what the crafting dead is? Yes, I actually made reference to it in one of my Athmel theories.
Yeah, Athmel was in the Crafting Dead. Exactly. Didn't she die?
I didn't actually watch all of it.
I forget. I don't know. Anyways, we need to dissolve our skin for at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it to Encanto, so why not? Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but Encanto's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus now.
Oh, how does she do it? How? I'm just wondering. Oh my gosh.
You know what? It's gonna be easy if I just bought a Disney Plus account. That'll be better. I'll just,
Maybe you should buy a bunch of streaming platforms just so your girlfriend doesn't have to bootleg everything.
Yeah, it's weird because the TV that we have now downstairs, like the new one, it has access to a lot of streaming services that none of us have accounts on. I think it was
my Roku has a lot. The Roku has a lot of streaming service stuff that. Also, wait, I got a mini rant about streaming service. So my parents got Paramount Plus, right? So so I went on Paramount Plus. I'm like, oh, anything I like on here? There is nothing I like on here. They don't even have the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on there. Like, I was kind of interested in watching that.
They have the iCarly reboots.
Yeah, but but like also, but it's so annoying. It's just like, why can't I watch that? Like, oh, I can watch 2003. Oh wait, 2003's been uploaded on YouTube. I'm not. So it's just like, I could already watch 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if I wanted to. But I don't feel like doing it right now because there's too many episodes. There's like 9 seasons. It's too much. But I'm frustrated.
Aha. And yes, Ghosty, Encanto is super good. Yes.
Could you do a crafting roleplay series? I mean, maybe I would do a crafting dead. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of interesting series to do.
I personally think that actually there should be like a zombie apocalypse series that wasn't set in modern day, because everyone's like, oh yeah, just use like a bunch of guns and stuff and blah blah blah. But if they didn't know about like zombies and stuff, or like actually like what they represented, everything, and then like some sort of like, I don't know, they could probably think it was like something to do with witchcraft or something like that. Maybe add like a fancy element, and it would make more sense because Minecraft has archaic technology anyway. So actually, it'd be fairly easy to produce if it was done in the past.
Look at Discord, dear.
Yeah, look at Discord. I'm pretty sure she's saying look at Discord. Oh, it's a message from Nova actually. Oh, well, she's asking how to go. Well, you think?
Who is JG Craftar? He is my friend who makes Minecraft role plays and other content on some of his other channels. Like, he has an anime review channel.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a lot more subs than me. He's like 9K, 10K. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. Yeah. Why does all my friends have more subscribers than me? Minus like William and Ghosty, I think. But and Monet. Actually, there are a few.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say you're
and
in the
Emma.
middle.
Well, Emma lost all her subscribers.
Yeah, Aiden, I think you're in the middle actually.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take it anyways.
Yeah. I'm more so if you consider the fact that you're also a member of the Butter Bunch, so you've got more.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
Group channels are weird. I don't know. I don't know to count it or not, really. I count my main channels, my stuff, really. Anyways, let's actually watch an episode of my Irene. Oh, my Irene. The Messiest house on MyStreet. Oh, wait, this is the one where they badger Gar's dad into getting Gina house.
Okay, well, thank you for telling us the blocks. I didn't remember it, so that's great.
What?
So, without further distraction, on with the reaction.
Oh, to be like Athma and be able to write something as a super light and easygoing tone.
It's not yet. I mean, first of all, Athma went dark with this stuff, but yeah, like writing lighthearted isn't too much of
It's hard for me. I get depressing in my stuff. Nothing I do is
okay. See, here's the thing with what I think about in terms of writing, because I know for a fact that music are considered to be quite lighthearted, even though it does go into some like very existential and depressing territory sometimes, especially when other characters. But that's because like the depressing moments like serve to remind people that like both happiness and sadness don't last, and they go interchangeably. There's always something else afterwards, and that's what's good to strive for. The moments of darkness in our life actually make the light-hearted ones much more powerful. So yeah, you just make sure to have that contrast. If anything, you can actually work backwards. You can say, oh yeah, have moments of happiness, then emphasize the sadness if you really wanted to go that way.
Honestly, though,
especially through their eyes, in a nutshell, really. You give a lots of happiness and then end on sad.
Although one thing I wonder though with season 3 is how people are going to respond to that, because season 3, I don't know. I feel like season 3 has closer to a season 5 tone where like it's happy, but there are quite a few sad moments in season 3.
Well, yes, because like it's the aftermath of a very like huge thing. If anything, like season 2 of Music Girl kind of could be compared a lot to Emerald Secret in certain ways.
It's like season 1 was season 3, season 4 was Emerald Secret, season 3 is season 5, and then do I need to continue onwards to the comparison next? Season 4 though. Anyway, potential trauma season. Potential.
Oh yeah, that's when I bring in the giant celestial cannon out of
yeah, we have a celestial cannon comes in. Oh yeah, and then we also reveal that that Morgana's ancestor was crap. What old series do you have? Sir Nicanor. You know what? Sir Nicanor. Morgana's ancestor was Sir Nicanor, and they're all reincarnations of Sir Nicanor characters.
Yeah, no, to be fair, Sir Nicanor like dates back to 2015, so you're not that wrong.
I mean, there is two Silases, one in Sir Nicanor and one in
the only other series that I have is like a roleplay one that's older than Sir Nicanor, actually, or Commandant Vehicle, which was I think it came from. It would be Forges Pascal. That was like the first one I did.
And yes, Ghosty, I agree. I agree too. My stuff ends up very depressing because I am very depressed myself. So I don't know. I realize my mental state really does affect my writing when it comes to my storytelling. And Joshua says I watched season 2, episode 12, and it was awesome. Glad you liked it.
I think I remember seeing you actually, like in the premiere briefly. I'm not really sure actually.
Yeah. I love that reference. So, and everything you saved will return to nothing. Yeah. And your little toys are mine.
Apex actually like messaged me today and said that it was just that part was just as dramatic as when Ian did it. So.
Really? I mean, I thought it was a little less dramatic because Mark didn't die.
I know.
He just got injured and had to be drained, but
Yeah, exactly.
Close enough. Close enough. We'll go to killing someone for now, unless they eventually talk Jacob into actually murdering a character, which I don't know we'll ever talk him into doing it. Like, listen, we can kill off a character. He would commit a little bit of homicide, you know, a little bit of homicide, if you know what I mean.
A little bit of homicide.
No, I'm not sorry. We can kill. Wait, we can make season 4 the season where everyone dies, like season 6. We kill 5 or 6 characters.
Yeah, just to complete that. Yeah. Cool.
We just murder everyone, and then we go into the end of the world next season.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, technically, we can't even do the end of the world because Fallen Angels will also have it. Fallen Angels is actually where the end of the world happens almost a lot of time.
I mean, it could be like Buffy, where there's like an apocalypse every like half a season.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, no, that's one thing that they actually point out. Is like, oh yeah, no, we have to deal with this in the world, and then like to kind of say again, you know.
Oh, hey, that's kind of like Fallen Angels. Every season has an almost apocalyptic event that almost kills everyone. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do think actually that you would enjoy Buffy, Aiden.
Yeah, I probably should. I definitely want to get around to watching it. You would just try to use that to kill off Pop. Not really, honestly. I feel, for me at least, I'm mad at Pop, but honestly, I focus more or less on giving her a redemption arc, if anything. That's what I want to do with her. I don't want to really murder her. I just want to redeem her, change her.
You want to murder her anymore?
Yeah. Again, sometimes murderous urges come out, but I can't help it.
Okay, so I was saying you weren't there. Actually, I was on my dad's account. That's why I said I on my dad's account were meant lords and ladies. That was the clue. But yeah, I actually watched the premiere as it came out, like on my on the TV downstairs. That's why, because actually my dad was logged in there, so that's why I was on his account. I thought it'd be nice to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you weren't there for season.
I just read
premiere.
that. No, I just read that.
How did? Oh.
Is that
wait?
That book.
The Gravity Falls book? Why? Now, why did you? I know she did a Gravity Fall prop one, but why did you just randomly throw it in? Like, you just casually have the book from Gravity Falls? Like, I hope that's Disney merch, unless Gravity Falls is a canon series now. Like, jeez.
Well, I mean, yeah. Wow, Aiden, see what happens when you casually introduce multiverses. You get questions. This is what I was talking about before.
What? I don't even know what that is!
It's a big pile of trash. Unless you're referring to whatever this thing is that I didn't make.
Travis! Wake up! Travis!
Caitlin. Oh, you're cute.
To be fair, Caitlin would probably be shouting at Travis in his dreams, so yeah.
Wake up!
What the? Dante, how could you?
How could I? How could you?
You woke me from the best dream ever!
Caitlin was yelling at me. Come on.
Yeah.
Caitlin?
Yes, she was delivering pizzas and she managed to get me discounts on them!
Oh, okay, that's fair. Would have been better if it was tacos, but sure.
That was exactly what I was expecting.
What were you expecting, Dante?
They were roach-shaped pizzas!
See?
Were? Oh! Would you
Wait,
look
the
at that?
Undertale dog! I saw the Undertale dog. Why is the Undertale dog there? Why is the Undertale dog there?
Oh, is this what I'm gonna tell him? I didn't mess with I'm tell. Just I didn't.
All the cares I gave about your Caitlin pizza dream went out the window!
Aha. That's a nice one, Dante, actually.
Okay, Art Droid
Also,
is here.
hello, Art Droid. Welcome
If
back.
Felix is an antagonist, he should die because he's a villain. No. Jacob is...
I can see now why you joined Aiden's fan base.
Listen, I don't murder all villains. I don't murder them all. I just call off a lot of them because I like death and destruction.
Oh yeah, and now a dramatic reenactment of part of Fallen Angels, episode 12.
Boom, boom.
Abraxas, you are here. I'm going to stop you. Oh, well, guess what? I'm also here now. Surprise! Stab someone. Oh wait, no, I'm dying now.
Listen, murder happens casually. It's fine. Angels, death, destruction. We love it. And little fox over here says, Toby. Yes, Toby Fox, Undertale creator.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess but the foxes have to look out for each other, I suppose.
What? Oh yeah. Huh.
But yeah, honestly, Josh, in terms of villains and stuff, the thing is that the antagonists in the Mutant Girl, like, they're not really designed to sort of like be like, oh yeah, we're evil for the sake of it. They're essentially people going about their lives in the wrong way. And in terms
What are
of
you
that,
saying about my antagonists? You're saying they're just evil for the sake of it? That's a lie.
oh yeah, definitely. I think Josh might not know about Through Her Eyes yet, actually.
Yeah. Well, he may think Felix is just evil because, lol, I wanted to kidnap a kid and mutate her.
But yeah, so
watch through her eyes if you don't know the context, Felix, because that's gonna be serious.
That's true. Yeah, good for the spin-off. But yeah, just in terms of that, like, people make mistakes in their life actually, and they affect others without like wanting to. Sometimes they're the force of the situation or whatever, or actually they don't realize what effect they're having on others, and that's something that people need to learn actually and grow from. If every person who was a villain in somebody's life just like got axed off, basically, there'd be no people left in the world. We're all the villains of somebody in their own story.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, we do know, but so yeah, that's why the villains don't necessarily like just die, because that's like the ultimate thing for them,
Well, to be fair, most of my villains are really powerful, barring someone like Kurt, which is powerful, but like someone like a lot of the villains are really powerful though, so it's not really like they could just exist somewhere else and not cause problems. And plus, certain villains going back, like not dying, would kind of defeat the purpose of it. Like, for example, Abraxas, like if he doesn't end up dying, or if he ends up winning, oh wait, I said too much. He doesn't die. Well, he loses technically.
Well, okay, now you've said too much.
I said too much. I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
Yeah, if you say like stuff like, "Oh, if he doesn't die" or something like that, that's mystery. If you say, "Oh, he doesn't die, but he loses," that's confirmation. Don't do that.
No, shush. Okay. Abraxas. If Abraxas doesn't die, guess what happens? And he goes back in the gate, for example. That defeats the whole purpose, because then someone else will just free Abraxas again, and it will just create a vicious cycle of it, unless Abraxas gets out again and then destroys the world.
Okay, and yes, Artjoy, in the words of Handsome Jack, I think they hear their own story. Yeah. I haven't played the character.
Why is Pop in only 4 episodes of season 2? Because half the season took place at a camping trip, and the other half were during the times of COVID, so...
Yeah, exactly. So there wasn't much like school to really feature at all.
I mean, I kind of wish we got more mileage out of Pop, but I guess we got as much as we really could.
Yeah, that's because like the only time that Pop would ever be around the main characters would be during school, because it's not like Margaret have another birthday it's going to invite her to now after last disaster.
Wait, why was Pop actually invited to the party? Like, what? Like, did his mom just send it out, or like, did he consciously invite Pop?
No, he consciously invited Pop. Remember, they were still friends at that point.
Oh,
right. Well, I mean, there's like a bit of a betrayal that happened, but Marwick didn't have anyone else that he was really like willing to invite to his own birthday party. It would just been his family there otherwise.
Yes, Pop never met Felix.
There's no reason for her to meet Felix.
Why would she meet Felix? So
yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind kidnapping a Pop and then mutating her, making her go through the same pain of being seen as a freak, the way she made Morena feel.
I mean, I will say. Anyways, I will say actually that Pop does have like a much stronger desire to maintain relevance and like stand out than Raina does. Raina's like more like deeply built into her psyche. Pop's is very much out there because she's not a very subtle person. But yeah, she wouldn't have ever gone through like an idea of a mutation actually, because But yeah, we have discussed before like the hypotheticals of whether Pop would meet, what happened if Pop met Felix actually, but we're not planning to do that really, because
I mean, maybe one day we'll be able to do that. Maybe one day we'll try to do that. I don't know if that'll ever actually happen. There may be characters that we never meet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do think it would be interesting. Like maybe Pop like asks Felix to mutate her. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
No, because she's teased Moana for years for being a freak show as a ultimate mutation.
Yeah, but to get relevance. What if she really wants relevance after
I guess, but she wouldn't want to go about it like that. Like she want to go about it her way and not like do like and not in her view stoop to the level of the freak show. So
yeah. Well, at least we learned one thing from Pop and Marwick. Don't go back to toxic people. Toxic people are bad, and going back to toxic people normally just ends up in some sort of pain.
mm-hmm.
Especially if you go back to the same person multiple times. But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it is difficult to move on from that scenario. Actually, that's why I kind of wanted to actually do, but yeah, it's a necessary step sometimes, and it can be hard to do. But for your own health, basically, you'll be better off with other people.
Yeah, and also, is Reina's mutation permanent, or is there a way to reverse it?
I mean, the life work and the research of the one person that could have probably reversed it at the moment has gone. So it would need to be developed from scratch, basically. Like in the future, like as far as science goes, the world will advance in understanding mutants and like the genetics around it. Whilst there's more people than just Dr. Daniels researching the subject.
I mean, there are other mutant researchers. Remember, across the pond.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but the technology is not quite there yet, really, because no one's ever really attempted something as unorthodox as what Felix did.
Kidnapping a child and mutating them.
That does go into like X-Men territory of like discussion of ethics as far as like if a cure gets made available for a mutation, do you take it, or is that sacrificing who you are?
I mean,
I like that plot point actually in X-Men.
Honestly, I feel like it would be kind of interesting if Morna if we ever chance to offer Morna a cure to her tail, like find a way to remove it, like oh man, there's a way you can be normal, and she refuses. I don't know, or maybe she has to ponder if she wants to take it or not.
Yeah, that's true. Like I'm not sure what she would do at this point.
Honestly, if I were Morna, I'd probably just end up keeping it because I don't know. I feel like I would at that point in time I would have accepted it as part of me.
Her big desire throughout the series has been to find a way to live as normal life as possible despite the mutation. But if that would be the next natural step, then yeah, who knows actually. Then again, that could spell the end of the show because then she wouldn't be the mutant girl anymore. So I don't know.
We already have other mutant girls though. We have Empress and Reina, so
yes, but the title specifically refers to her, so that's yeah.
We can just pretend it's about Reina and stuff. Also, side note.
Sure, make Reina the main character. That's going to go down really well.
Ooh, we have an interesting thought you might want to ponder.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, that's interesting. I kind of want to know like why you possibly say that. The thing I wanted to do with Julius and Reina in particular actually was because like in season 1, Julius was like super confident in himself, always like it was like a conversation, master of humor and wit and everything. And then afterwards, suddenly somebody comes along that just like stumps him almost out of nowhere. And there are little bits of like something going on that you kind of think might be behind the scenes a little bit. They're not as blatant to each other as
Morwenna and
Marwick were in the previous season, because Morwenna is much more vocally flustered a lot of the time. But yeah, the thing is like they're just like a different type of relationship to Morwenna and Marwick. That's what I was trying to do.
I mean, even in season 3, when we were writing that, like they were a very underplayed relationship. Which, granted, with season 4, I kind of want to play them up a bit more. But like with season 3, like they're not really the main focus. Like they're a relationship and they're in the background, but it's not like, oh my gosh, they're constantly making out and being awkward with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike someone like Morwenna and Marwick, who are like, yeah. Also, to be fair, they're not the main protagonists, so Jacob also has this weird thing where it's like, no, the main protagonist must be in the spotlight.
I mean, I
Always.
really don't want Agatha to hijack Morwenna more than she has.
Season 2 was basically the Agatha season with a Morwenna subplot.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, again, the concern about that. Yeah.
I mean, I felt like season 3 definitely kind of changed that. Although I feel like at times Agatha got a bit more underplayed than I would have liked. I would like to play Agatha a bit more during season 3 at certain points. But
Yeah.
What can you do?
But yeah, either way, Josh, if you think it was forced, then fair enough. I'm just saying my piece because why wouldn't I?
Thoughts?
But yeah, I don't know.
So mean, Dante.
Because look at this mess!
What mess?
Don't play dumb!
There's a watermelon on the floor. Jeez.
Travis, this is the worst mess.
Yes, Felix and Pop are both going to return in
both
season 3.
Yeah.
You've made
Granted,
yet!
Felix is in jail.
I'm tired of having to clean up after you!
I can explain.
Please!
I was up all night watching YouTube. Here, want to see
How do you
PewDiePie's
make
new
that
vid?
much of a mess over
Poop.
watching YouTube at night?
Hold on. Do you say poopty pie? Wait.
Poopty Pie cannot get you out of this one. Travis, I'm holding you accountable.
Oh, and like you don't hold yourself accountable.
For what?
Come on, Dante, you leave the kitchen a mess when you cook, like last night. You also leave the outside a wreck when you plant your begonias.
Hey, I cook and keeping the yard in shape is important.
I don't even eat your cooking, and it's still winter.
You take that back.
Your begonias are going to die.
How dare!
I mean, that's just proper garden care, honestly. That's not even an insult.
You take that back, Travis.
No.
Or should I say, trash fist, since you're so messy.
Oh yeah, because no one's made that joke before, Dante. You're 2 seasons behind.
You're a dirty liar.
Those are fine words.
Fine.
Ooh, them fighting whites.
Then let's have a
I hate
cleanup.
rabbits.
First one to clean up the entire house by the end of the day and keep it clean wins. Loser has to do all the chores for a month.
And plant the begonias.
And that.
Deal.
Fine.
When do we...
It's winter! They'll die!
How many more begonias is
How many begonias are gonna die before you realize that fact?
I don't know. The garden's gonna be a graveyard.
Dart.
How about
Have we confirmed? We have plans for that stuff, but we haven't got that far right.
We have plans, but we haven't. We have plans, but haven't written that far. But we want to. So
yeah.
Yes.
for breakfast?
Fine, I'll make breakfast. But then it's the cleanup of death.
You're on.
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't Travis just say he doesn't need Dante's cooking? Why does he want to make him breakfast? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Darwinism Award to Aaron for jogging shirtless in the snow.
Wait. Oh yeah. Also, side note, Aaron's abs are way better drawn than how Josiah drawn abs on a character during Clue 2. He had a character be shirtless at certain points, and it looks so terrible. Like they're drawn so bad.
He should have got you to do it. He should have got you to do those because I mean you've got.
Normally, I don't really draw the abs. I just steal the ab design off of someone online. Like someone always has like someone shirtless online, like on Skin Deck. So I just like copy that design over.
Hey, Gene.
Huh? Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
It's going good. I just got done with my run.
I mean, it's going well. Sorry, pet peeve. Anyway.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
How is
Aaron
not becomes hypothermia? Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Again, Darwinism Award.
It's fine.
Oh, hey, little guy.
Listen, Gene. I really wanted to apologize for what happened today. Garth and Lawrence really took things to the extreme with the neighborhood watch.
To the extreme!
You don't...
At least now he's like in his uniform, though, so we can actually tell. And he's doing a job during the day now.
Have to apologize to me about them, Aaron. We're the one who has common sense.
Yes. No wonder Atma went for you in the end.
Thing those two
What?
clearly lack.
They are.
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
like,
No, I thought you were
yeah,
implying
Mia-
that Aphma went for Jean. I was like, wait, what?
no.
Aren't usually like that.
That's what Aphmau said.
That's true. Yeah, she's known their antics for way longer. I've been on the receiving end of some of them, but he's more often than not been unconscious for a lot of their antics.
Favorite episode, season 6, the
Ooh.
Aphmo death episode.
I don't
Late
know.
part 2.
I
I
don't know
love
if
that
I have a
episode.
favorite. I don't think I have a favorite season 6 episode. Actually, I have a least favorite episode 6, but
I don't
Yeah.
hate that episode, but that episode definitely has a lot more writing flaws than most of the season 6.
yep, absolutely plenty. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't have a favorite one. I don't think. I just know for a fact that it's not Reborn Part 2 because I spent too much time talking.
Well, she's
No,
got a
that's
history with
Reborn
them.
Part 1. That's
Don't we
where
all?
they did all the talking.
right.
Reborn Part 2
Okay.
is the fight scene episode.
Okay.
Garth was just really worked up to watch thing and just really got into it. Again,
So did
for my apologies
Lawrence.
worth. I'm sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it. Honestly, I was pretty shady about it, so I could see why Garth was up in arms. Originally, didn't want anyone here finding out about my job. But lo and behold, I ended up getting the day shift.
Maybe
Oh,
you
that's
should have told Aphmau. I'm sure she would have let you work extra hours at the cafe.
Nah, honestly, the maid cafe is a sweet gig.
Oh,
But
man,
I
we're
can only
mentioning
be in
Maid
that
Cafe
butler outfit for
for
so long before I go crazy.
It's a good gig, but my dream is to carry trash around.
Also, all the crazed fangirls just... I needed a break from it all, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. It's rare I ever had anyone aside from Sasha and Zenitz like me as a friend, so... I'm still getting used to it. But at least I'm not as bad as Zing.
So, Jean, I was thinking about what you said before. I wasn't aware you were looking for a new place to live.
Episode 15, Part 3.
That's the season finale, and
yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
It's good.
well, I mean, there's one part of the finale that really rubbed me the wrong way, actually.
Oh, the Melissa coming to life.
I know, yeah.
She should have probably. Listen, I love Melissa, but even I admit, she should have stayed dead. It makes more
Incidentally,
sense.
Josh, actually, if you want to know our thoughts about season 6, we both actually did reviews around the time season 6.
Mine are cringe.
Okay, but they exist. You know, I'm not going to just like self-promo myself, basically. You know, but yes, if you want to know more details, basically what we thought at the time, and arguably still.
I cried during the episode with the 2 animated fight scenes between characters, or the mind control characters. I actually cried, and my audio cut out partway through. I'm sad about that, but I actually was crying at one point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fine though.
I actually I had a whole like freak out about a merch plug. So we both had very interesting reactions. So they're worth checking out.
Merch. Scary.
I've been...
Yeah, I remember like weirdly enough, like it's weird to think about this, but like some of the ones towards the end actually started like promoting the first Mutant Girl episodes around that time. Like it's weird to think because they feel like different eras of my life, but yeah, they actually like overlap for a brief time.
Wanting to move out of my apartment for a while, and Sasha and Zenitz have felt the same way. So we've all decided to move in together and find a small little 3 people.
3
Honor
friends
channels?
moving into a new neighborhood together. Gee, doesn't that sound familiar?
I mean, it actually would have been interesting if we actually got an episode seeing them live together and seeing their dynamics.
I know,
off.
but the series is like ripping off itself. Like that's the setup for season 1. Where can I find those videos?
On our channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Just look them up on our channels.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm impressed you found Gacha reviews, and you actually no, they're like further back. Yeah, but yeah,
Someplace
absolutely.
in the
If you want to like search up like I don't know like one of the names, like set up like one of the names of the episodes, and then our names behind it. If you want to do a YouTube search, or just like go onto our channels and like search through.
Also, I have a theory why Gene wasn't wearing his trash man outfit last episode. they didn't have the skin made, so they just rolled with his normal skin.
Yeah, makes sense.
Neighborhood. Kinda tired of in the city.
Oh?
Yeah, but how in a place like this?
Again, series rips off itself.
It's just so expensive. I'm going to have to work 3 jobs just to afford a place out here.
Oh, don't worry, Gene. All you have to do is get your apartment exploded, and then you'll have enough money to get a new place or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
I actually know how you feel there.
Yeah. Well, it was great to see you, Aaron. But I gotta get back to my route.
See you later, Jane. Oh, that reminds me. You should stop by sometime. Math has been asking.
What? Oh.
Thanks, Aaron.
Hello down there, Aiden.
Hi.
I have to take a rain check for now.
Random woman puts up house for sale.
No, it's just like...
So convenient.
Hey, you know what? This is when the cinematography of the series got good, so, you know... Well, I see, it got good in season 3. Never mind. When did I shave my mustache? That was like a couple of days ago. And how did my hair grow big that fast? I had short hair before. Not really, it was just like flattened, honestly. You know, once you get told to floof your hair a lot in the stream, you kind of like get used to it a little bit.
Jacob, why did you shave off your mustache so you look good with a mustache?
I just read that line, but yeah.
But why though?
Because I like the smoothness, honestly. Like, I actually don't like my facial hair in general. I just can't be bothered to deal with it sometimes.
Oh. Wait, so I'm not the only one who doesn't like my facial hair? I actually, fun fact, I don't like my facial hair, or most of my body hair. I really want to shave. I want to shave stuff like my legs. I want to shave it, but I don't know how to get started with that.
Oh, see? There we go. That's my smooth face. Well, hopefully you like my short hair too, because that's about to happen as well. I
love you, smooth face, hun.
That's meant to say... Again, just read that chat, and also, I think it's meant to say your smooth face. But yeah.
Ha! You're grammar correcting your own girlfriend. Don't eat a floor burger! Ew! Why did you...
I've grammar corrected her a lot of times, actually. One person made a deal with me to, like...
Wait, isn't she like an English... Wait, she's an English teacher.
Yes, and I have made that joke.
She's a good English teacher, apparently.
I've made that joke as well.
She is, but you know. Apparently not good at grammar herself.
I think you're... Oh, well, I guess we're about to find out, because I've actually...
I don't think my heart can take short hair. He has had short hair before. There's the... Oh, no! Wait, he destroyed the book. It's sad.
Yeah, that's probably not...
Ah!
Yeah. Empty Penguin, we've actually read the book already. Aiden called that, don't worry.
Are you gonna kill the dog?
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say, why do they have a dog? Why is there a dog asleep in their room? What if they had a pet?
That's the Undertale dog. That's the one that steals your money. I don't know why it's here though.
Yeah, but
I know that was like
all right.
Worst and best episodes of season 5 and season 4. I don't know. I guess like episode 4 would be the worst. I don't know. I know like the episode of Michi introduced was kind of boring.
Well, worst episode of season 5 I know is the one where Gareth kisses Kawaii-chan by mistake. Like, I hate those plot lines. I
mean,
I
it doesn't get forward that arc.
Yeah, I don't actually mind the one where Kai returns, and I think you don't like that one. I don't mind that one.
No, I don't like the one where Kai talks about Aphmau at times. Like, I don't really like the part where he's like, oh yeah, Aphmau is just so basic and boring. Like, oh man, she's nice, but like, That's episode 30.
I don't think that was season 5. I think that was like...
That was season 5. No, he called her boring in season 5. He was like, oh, she's a nice girl. But again, that's why I don't like him, because he didn't even change from high school to present day. Like, he's still a terrible person who thinks low people.
Yeah, he's have to change his imagination. But yeah, either way, my favorite one is Dormo God because it's Kawaii-chan, because that was just so contrived. She just got a new boyfriend, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, of course we have to have that bit of drama involved, like, because obviously, yeah, it's like Aiden says about the music freaks. Actually, I haven't got to that point in the series yet, but I've heard not a good.
Yeah, there's a kissing misunderstanding at one point. So.
As for season 4, I don't know. They're all kind of on the same level for me, honestly. Except for the episode with the animation, like that one was my favorite one. But again, the other ones are kind of on the same level.
I mean, you could be nice business Mifwa
Mafia.
mafia storyline, but hon, shave anyway. What?
Shave away.
Shave away. Oh. What are your thoughts on MyStreet season 2?
Well, once
it
again,
was
we
boring
have
and bad.
We have streams about this. Like I did the entire Five
It wasn't.
already.
Season 2 wasn't very good. Season 2 kind of sucked.
Well, okay. It's interesting because season 2 is my least favorite season of all of MyStreet, and I've given my reasons already for that in lots of live streams. But to summarize a little bit, the bit there's so many like dud episodes basically that it just does not compensate, and also it leaves a lot of stuff unresolved that really did not need that much resolution. I've been waiting. Hold on. I've been waiting for over 5 years now to find out what was it that was holding Caitlyn back so much, because like Aaron interrupts that conversation and it never gets drawn back on because Ahmad just kind of forgot about it altogether. So that's that. But also there's so many things like dumb stuff. Sylvana returns and is even worse than she was in Phoenix Drop High.
Dante's storyline in that season sucked.
I'm
not gonna say there aren't good episodes or good stuff or stuff I like about that season. Like I do like Aphmau and Aaron in that season, but a lot of it was really just a lot of misses rather than hits, honestly.
I don't know. I think the middle portion was where all the misses were. The beginning and end had mostly hits, and Josh, to clarify what I said last stream is because I got interrupted when I was trying to explain this. My least favorite when it came out was season 3, because I thought in my mind that it was taking too much of a step back towards what MyStreet used to be and not evolving it to what it was from Love of Paradise onwards. But the thing is, like, as I've realized once again, like it was the setting might have gone back to somewhat of the same thing, but by this point, like the style was set, the cinematography was there, the voice actors were always present. The interaction between the characters were already very established. We have new people playing the spanner in the works, actually. We find out more about them. And we have a whole different situation with the maid cafe and stuff. And in general, like it has drama and elements going into something.
I definitely think season 3
it doesn't actually like have the darkness that it would be otherwise. So looking back on it, it's actually one of my favorites. And
I feel like again, I stated this like last stream, but I do feel like season 3 was the peak of what original MyStreet was.
Yeah,
and I think the main peak of what season 4 and the darker elements and lore and stuff was season 6. Like I feel like at certain points it kind of peaked with its storytelling. So, yeah, or like the kind of styles each part of the series was going for, like the more dramatic and darkness of season 4 through 6, like the dramatic lore and stuff.
Season 2 exists. That's about it.
Yeah. Honestly, I still don't get why people put it on such a high pedestal. Like analyzing general season.
I think a lot of the people actually that talk about how good season 2 is haven't watched it recently. They haven't like gone back and watched it like we have. That's why I'm kind of interested to see what happens when I go back and watch Emerald's Secret, because everyone loves that one. Is it going to hold up as well?
I mean, I rewatch it occasionally, and yeah, I think it pretty much holds up. Although I will say, the first-person bits of the roleplay are kind of weird and random. Like, it kind of just happens. I don't know. Besides the first-person bits, I think it's pretty much really good. Although there's some weird bits, like Leo Shant is actually in that series, like the corporeal fragment version of Leo Shant. Which I do appreciate, including Leo Shant, but at the same time, he didn't really contribute much to the overall story, unfortunately. But he did exist.
Well, neither did Ivy and Tiani in season 2, and yet they were one of the best additions. But by the way, I like what Ahmad did with Ivy and Tiani in that season.
Yeah. Anyway,
season 7 could be happening this year. Season 7 could have happened 2 years ago, so I don't hold my hopes up too much, but
yeah. Honestly, if I were Ahmad, I'll just start working on it again. I don't know why she hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that was okay. So, ever since Caitlyn was absent season 4 and they came back season 5, and she would just become a side character now. I see what you mean there. To be honest,
I feel like she is more. I kind of see it. Because I feel like Caitlyn in season 5 at times kind of got the shaft over other characters. Because, like, for example, Caitlyn was never actually featured on a thumbnail of season 5, when Casey and Zane were featured on multiple thumbnails, which is kind of unfair.
Well, Zane makes sense.
Yeah, but come on, Casey. But come on, Caitlyn should have been at least on a thumbnail. I'm not saying put her on like 20 on half the thumbnails, but at least put her on a thumbnail. That's all.
Yeah. With season 6, it makes sense that she wasn't around that much because everyone was very much scattered, and she wasn't with the major group as far as like all the wanted people were. So it does make sense. And actually having her be separate with Travis actually gives a different perspective. So I don't mind that too much. Although honestly, because of all of the because of the ship that shall not be mentioned, because we haven't watched that far in the series yet, was getting more traction. I will say my traveling brain was really pining for more attention from those two. But yeah. But
I do kind of wish season 6 at least gave Caitlyn a little bit more going on, because Caitlyn kind of.
Well, what else would there be to do with her in season 6? Everyone's so focused on what's going on the island and trying to get off the island itself. There's no time for any more exploration, and they wouldn't in universe, that is. In season there would be.
Although I do like the fact that Caitlyn was used to give a good ground perspective of what a normal citizen, just everyday person, would have felt and seen during that time period versus, you know, being a fugitive like Aphmau and others. Like, it was good giving her that perspective.
And we'd be remiss not to mention her moments with Lucinda too after their reunion.
Yeah, honestly, I will say I think the Lucinda moments would have hit even harder if they actually interacted during season 5.
True.
Because I'm kind of upset because like they interacted a lot during the first 3 seasons, and then they didn't interact obviously during season 4. But then season 5, they didn't interact at all, actually. Like, the only episode they were in it together was the episode with Kim sneaking around the house.
This makes sense, by the way, Andy Penguin. I like this comment. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. That could have been it, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like Caitlyn at times got shafted.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. That would have been in season 5, because season 5, that episode was Zeus's got a girlfriend. Ironically enough, that was focused on both of the ships, actually.
Although,
what do I think of the true identity? Once again, made a theory on the subject, and I was disappointed. But if you want to see my reaction to it, go ahead and watch the review, because I feel like I'd be far better back then than it.
For me, at least, on a certain level, it makes sense. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense. Like, there are some logical inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Like, I could glean certain stuff, but certain stuff doesn't make as much sense, which I don't know if I don't know if I would make it. I don't know if making it, crap, what's her name?
Emmeline?
No, I don't know. No, the person you guessed, the elf girl. Crap.
Oh, Zoe.
I don't know if making Zoe would make any more logical sense, since Zoe never had a fascination with Zane. Meaning,
neither did Emmeline.
Hey, at least Emmeline at least somewhat knew of Zane and interacted with Zane during season 3.
Actually, so did Zoe. Zoe was around by the time that Zane first visited Phoenix Drop, actually.
Yeah, but Emmeline had more recent contact with Zane, so it would be more realistic to be on the mind.
Oh, yeah.
Zane just be someone known. Like, she'd be more obsessed with someone like Gareth or.
Zoe is not going to forget about the High Priest of Ocassis trying to invade the village she's found to be a home.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel Zoe wouldn't make much more sense than Emmeline, you know.
I mean, it wouldn't be a logical inconsistency. Someone in my comment section in that theory actually posted, actually said that that's a good person would have been Kiki, and actually I can see that logic too.
Actually, yeah, Kiki did get pregnant by Zane. That did happen.
Yeah.
That was a weird storyline.
That was a weird storyline, yes. And
so it was elf girl who was immortal but gave up her immortality to save Aphmau and friends from the Irene dimension. But so yeah.
Yeah, and somehow, even though she hadn't aged in 900 years, she got a full head of white hair within 15. But yeah.
Well, I guess they just wanted to show some sort of aging, but I don't think that was
No,
it.
it's because they wanted it to be a surprise. It was like, wait, that's Zoe, and then have people connect the fact that it was 15 years later. But they chose the worst possible character to do that for.
Yeah, maybe they should have. You know, they should have gave her like this hood or like a hood or like some sort of jacket to like kind of keep her in. Like that would have been a better way to hide her identity. That way you didn't have to show much of her skin. Like, ooh, she's in a weird cloak. Ooh, who is it?
That's fair. Yeah. All right. Why are we singing? Why are we singing this part now? He told me that the life.
Okay, let's keep going. Like, yeah, see, yeah, like half the thumbnails are Zane chanting into other like.
He told me that my ship would sail.
You guys missed a comment about you watching
I don't know.
Yes, we watched the Minecraft Diaries remake. It was good, but sad that it's canceled. Anyways.
Yeah, well. Should have finished the original series anyway. Well, don't worry, we'll work on that. Pure gotcha. Oh, look at that shattered glass.
Ah! No.
Oh, it's a puff of smoke, never mind.
Why are you destroying it? He's physically smashing everything.
Yeah, see, Dante cleans on a molecular level. That's how I'm going to win this competition.
Well, looks like you're going to be losing to me.
I haven't even started. Plus, we haven't even got to outside. There's still time.
Ha! There's time, but let's face it.
He told me that egg.
I've already cleaned more than you ever could down here. You'd have to be faster than me to win, which isn't going to happen.
Yeah, don't worry, Dante. This isn't over yet. We still got our rooms to clean.
Oh, you mean you haven't cleaned yours yet?
What?
Mine is already clean because, you know, I'm faster than you.
I cleaned my room weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Prove
it.
What then?
Well, what are you waiting for?
You don't want to go in there.
A miracle.
I haven't cleaned my room.
What was that? I can't hear you.
I said I haven't cleaned my room in a few weeks, okay?
I like Melissa.
Anyway, if you're going to respond to comments, I need to pause it first.
I like Melissa. She is cool. She's a well-defined character. Although I will say her character kind of changed quite a bit in season 5, and I feel like it jumped a little bit too much. Even when like going back in previous seasons, like with a wolf tail, like Melissa acted more like her season 5 counterpart. Again, one of the many examples of Aphmau writing the present version of the character in the past when making a prequel. Because like Kawaii-chan had it happen to her, Caitlyn had it happen to her, Aphmau had it happen to her. Like quite a few characters had their past be written like their present. They're not supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like, in some aspects, it kind of missed things. Feels like she just forgot what they were like before. But in other aspects, it's like she doesn't trust her own audience to figure it out. I don't know. But yeah, as for me, I enjoy her character immensely in both the way she starts and also the way she ends. Well, somewhat of the way she ends actually. But
well, the how she was originally going to end.
Yes. No, but so yeah, I do like the fact that the King Melissa is very different, and once she actually gets to know people, she changes demeanor entirely. Because actually, that's somewhat similar to my dad. My dad is a professor, and he's worked with lots of people in terms of digital government and stuff. He also used to do like business with like IBM technology and stuff like that. And I've seen interviews that he's conducted with other people and stuff, and he has a completely different demeanor when he's talking about his work versus like when he's like in work mode versus when he's at home. Like people that know him from like the business world and stuff, they would not recognize him at all at home. So I do actually I can see that having two weirdly conflicting personalities actually is somewhat accurate to people in those positions. So I can kind of see what Melissa's, deal is about and recognize it. And yeah.
Yeah, but there's also the continuity error about how Melissa, didn't act very cold towards Aaron during a wolf's tale, because even though in season 3 it was stated she went off to business school and she acted all cold to me ever since, and she didn't act all cold.
Was she at business school at that point? I mean,
she was at business school, or mentioned that she got back from college, so I'm pretty sure that applies.
Possibly.
Again,
although then again, considering that thing that, that Aaron's entire family was pretty much against him, I feel like having Melissa at least be somewhat positive was a bit of something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance gives my level. My gosh, just came up my nose.
Yes. Also, Josh asked, "Do you miss Derek and Rachel?" No. We both said no. Listen, Derek was a jerk, and Rachel was a jerk, but not as bad as Derek, but still bad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, looking back at Rachel, after season 3 in the holiday special, I actually, weirdly enough, enjoy her, but that's only because she's burning Sylvana really harshly, and that's a bias from me. So I guess it's only saying too much.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't like Derek because I just feel like he did too much bad stuff and he didn't have properly atoned for it. It felt like everyone else paid for his mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a thing like Michael. I'm pretty sure Michael said something like that. But yeah, it feels like his family kind of just paid for all his mistakes. Everything he did, the way he treated Aaron, everything come back at his family, ultimately ending in pain and destruction. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Everything was Derek's fault. Okay, fine. Forever Potions, I could get past it. He learned from it. But then you jump to stuff like how he treated Aaron for so long. And then, even
hiring Xavier as to almost expose his entire secrets.
Just the fact that he acted so terrible towards Aaron, and it just felt like he never properly atoned for it, And then he's like, "Oh, Aaron, your emotions are out of control when you broke his phone because you were so mad." What do you mean? Your anger's out of control.
Wait, to be fair, Aaron did break Jean's phone. Anyway, do you miss Garth and Ziana?
But Jean was evil.
Do I miss Garth and Ziana? They're not dead?
Ziana isn't dead. Garte isn't dead either. He's just been kidnapped by Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Elizabeth erased the memory of Garte. Apparently. I don't know. That was stated in the post-credit scene. I don't know why.
Yeah. Was Blaze a good character, and was I upset when he died?
Yeah.
Yes and yes, actually.
Yes and yes.
One thing that I hate that he did actually was I mean, he was under a potion at the time, so it's not really too bad. But I guess his whole outrage as far as as far as Aaron not telling him his secret was
well, I mean,
somewhat
but
it feels like that was kind of fueling his anger, and that was just not.
But here's the thing: I feel like he would have been mad at Aaron regardless because he's like,
he wouldn't have conducted himself in that way though if it weren't for the potion, I guess. So I guess I can't really fault him for that either. Never mind, I take it back.
Well, I feel like when it comes to Forever Potions, I kind of did this with a certain character in season 2, but when I had them mind controlled, I at least somewhat kept part of their personality and the way they normally acted intact, so it's part of them is there, it's just altered in a way where it's doing something they normally wouldn't do, but in a way they would do it, or you could get some logical line of how their brain would function now.
Apparently MD Penguin meant the actors.
I don't know. I don't
think they're dead either. Are they dead? I don't think
they're not dead. I don't think they're dead.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, Garte and Ziana, they do sound like ship names. I agree. In fact, Garte for a while I thought was a ship name between Gareth and Dante, but it's not. Actually, there's a character in Final Fantasy called Garte, and that's where the name came from.
Oh, I'm guessing Ziana came from Final Fantasy 2, honestly.
Possibly. I'll check on the wiki again. Because that's what I about Garte.
Well, actually, we never. Okay, this was one weird thing that I never really got. We never saw Dottie in season 6, outside of episode 8, part 1. Dottie wasn't on the bridge during that fight, meaning Dottie never got murdered by Aaron.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know.
Where did Dottie go? Did Dottie just die off screen?
Well, no, I think she was still in the cave with the werewolves that Ian controlled. Like, apart from Blaze.
I thought all the werewolves Ian controlled were on the bridge waiting for Aaron.
Oh, well, then she's dead then.
No, but she wasn't on the bridge during the animation, so she was never there.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I don't know, actually. It does. Like, I will say, one of the ironies about Dottie is that her voice actor actually left during the Exodus, and I feel like it's very interesting from Aphmau's perspective that the last action that Dottie ever does in the plot is betray Aphmau.
Yeah.
I don't think that was deliberate, but come on, that you know, and I don't know what happened during the Exodus. I'm not going to say that that's the case, but still, if that was like the slightly sus anyway. Like the actor acting the characters. Oh, right. Well, I haven't seen Garte and Ziana being played by anyone else, so I'm not really sure. That's like
I mean, Garte is played by Jason, Blaze's voice actor, and I don't know who Ziana is actually played by.
I can't remember her name. It's the same voice actor as Michi. I don't know. I can't remember her name.
Wait, they're the same VA. Oh, I did not realize they're the same VA.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's some talented VAs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, also she's Keston's girlfriend apparently, or at least was at the time. I'm not sure if they're still together anymore. I don't know.
Anyways, let's keep going.
All right. And actually, one more thing. If you mean like the characters have been like appeared in other episodes and stuff, like in the modern Aphmau, we don't really watch modern Aphmau anyway. And as far as we're concerned, those characters that are being portrayed now within the server context are not the same characters. They haven't gone through the same experiences. They haven't lived the same lives. They keep getting rebooted, and they don't even act like what they used to anymore. They're barely like the archetypes themselves. So actually, as far as we're concerned, they're all gone.
Keep in mind, Aphmau, Dottie was being mind controlled just like Blaze. They were both being mind controlled at the time, so that's why she betrayed Aphmau, because she was doing it against her will. It's like when Aphmau murdered Aaron off the cliff. You know, it's like that whole scene. It's just like why would Aphmau kill Aaron? Like, because she was forced to in mind control?
Yeah.
That's not really something you do willingly.
That's herself in the Photo Future series production. As far as
not really. I mean, half of season 4 was made. I mean, half season 6 was made after that post.
Yes, and with both voice actors, and that's not even mentioned. The entire Phoenix Drop Days was produced after that happened, like a whole year.
Yeah. So I don't. And then My Inner Demons also happened.
Dante, no!
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh my! Ew! What the?
Travis, how can you live like this?
Is that a mountain of melted
judge
chocolate?
me.
Is that a mountain of melted chocolate? Also, June was actually never a canon character. She only appears in the minigames.
No, she was actually canonized because when Kawaii was asking if relationships go fast and slow, Ryland's
Ryland says that he had a crush on somebody, but it never went anywhere. Yeah. However, he doesn't mention June by name. So
but it's heavily implied that it's June. But
yes, but you know
the main reason why Ryland, my guess why Ryland didn't appear is because Kamiwasa, the voice actor of Ryland, left.
Was part of the Exodus, yeah.
Yeah, no, he left. I think before the Exodus actually happened.
Oh,
because that's why I think he never appeared in the season, because Aphmau was like, I'm just gonna write him out of the season.
I'm going to guess they did, because they would have no other stimulus. So actually, yeah, probably either that or they're still like in must obey Ian mode. But obviously,
they didn't want to break free control.
Ian. They're like sleeper agents, I guess, maybe.
No, I think the mind control potion is pretty much kind of permanent, honestly. Because, like, for example, when the mind control potion used on Aphmau, Ian almost died. Granted, he didn't die, but he almost died by wolves. So you know,
Okay.
he didn't just
By
snap
your
out.
logic, Aphmau will still be under his control then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. You don't break free of mind control just because someone's dead.
Okay, but
That's
I mean,
not-
Aphmau broke free of mind control before someone died, meaning it is possible anyway.
Yeah, it's possible to break free. Yeah, but I don't think it's possible to break free once the potion already becomes permanent, though. Which it already was permanent on all the werewolves. I don't think it's. I don't.
Well, I
think
mean, the thing is that what. I mean, again, there's no stimulus involved, so actually, even if it didn't get broken, they would just be like, oh yeah, you know, if Ian was to come back, they'd give him a command, they probably would have to do it, but since he's dead, like they're basically sleeper agents. That's what happens. They have like Ian's got like an activation trigger word they'll never use because he's dead. So whatever.
I've been busy with work and everything. I haven't had time to clean. Plus, just because you can't live in this doesn't mean someone else can't. It's my comfort
Yes, like the ants and termites you've undoubtedly gotten there.
zone, man.
Still, this place just...
What was that?
Oh,
You know what? I have a very untidy room in general. You can't really see from this angle, but I have like a bunch of stuff on my desk and, you know, and like to the side of my bed and everything like that. I no longer feel bad. Travis, thank you for that. This is way worse.
yeah, I'm pretty sure something is living corner.
What?
It's been growling at me, but it's just all bark and no bite.
Nah, don't worry. That's just
Daniel
the
is a
warlock in
cutie.
your head. You're confused.
Josh says Daniel is a cutie. Yes.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh man, you'll really like what's his name? Oh crap. You really like seeing what's his name? You play him in season 2. You used the Daniel voice on him. What was his name?
Harvey? No, sorry, not season 2. That's what the heck? No. What am I talking?
No, he's in season 2, but only in 2 episodes.
Right now.
6 and 10. I'm always here to help. That guy. Crap, what's his name? The guy that works with Diogenes.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Wasn't that?
I forget his
Isn't that
name.
isn't that just Sean?
Yeah, that's Sean. Oh, totally. I forgot. I used your real name for that character. Lol.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the first time I ever used the Daniel voice on a character was Andrew in Taming the Bad Boy.
Well, I had nothing to come back to.
Yes, that's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very fun, like doing those two voices that were clearly not designed for yelling characters doing in a shouting match. But yeah, Andrew sounded like this for the entire Taming the Bad Boy, and this time I landed my first multiple role.
I mean, you were originally gonna use like the surfer voice for him, but you ended up using the voice
which
for
I
Harvey.
then use that for Harvey. Yes, exactly. I was setting this up, because really it works for Harvey way more than it ever did for Andrew.
Yes, and Ghosty, Travis has a monster made out of tacos. It's a taco monster.
Oh, that's what it is. It's taco meat. It's not melted chocolate. Okay, that's
Ew! That's I don't want
it's a pile of taco meat that he just never finished. Ugh.
Hey, look, I'm clean around other people, but I don't have to be clean all the time.
That
Taken.
disturbing.
All right, fine. We'll continue our con.
I see what he means, but also when it gets that bad, yeah, you gotta be clean.
Yeah, if there's a creature living in your room,
Suppose
you
your
should
room
clean
counts as
it.
part of the house too.
Awesome.
Oh god, I didn't even see like the rest of it.
Oh no.
The upper shots just caught me so off guard. Oh my word. Okay.
Even with that, you still won't be. Good luck.
I hate to admit this, but Dante has always been the faster cleaner. His cleaning power level has always been greater than mine.
Oh,
Darn you, Virginia! I am true Super
Okay.
Saiyan legend!
Virginia? Who's Virginia?
I forget some sort of reference. Anyways, Josh, yes, they're stuck like that forever if it's by a forever potion. They can break out of the potion, which Gareth, Aphmau, and Caitlin all broke out of that broke out of potions before. But normally that's when the potion is still can be when their
Good
eyes
God,
are still
so it's
green
not
and before
permanent
it
yet.
becomes permanent. Pre-permanence. Once it becomes permanent and your eyes become normal, then there's no breaking out of it.
At least we haven't seen that to be the case anyway.
Yeah.
I'll have to find a way to win this competition. By any means necessary.
Murder!
Don't call that.
Travis? Travis, help! I got lost in the mess that is your room!
How do you get lost?
I don't know. I mean,
Travis!
Also, that bed is so small.
wait. Does Travis have like a Rapa Nui thing? Like, yeah, that's a Rapa Nui stonehead. Why does he have that?
Why does he have that?
Room! Travis!
Wait, maybe Enki Island is kind of like Rapa Nui in real life.
Are you... I don't know what the... Ill?
Is that? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't...
Nope. No, not ill.
Oh, there's Gargar.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the first time we see a season 4 outfit.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh wait, we already saw it.
Yeah.
We already saw it. Never mind. It doesn't work. Oh, but the first time we
Good to
see
see you,
God.
Elfmo. What have you guys been up to?
Aaron and I were just sitting down.
Oh, something
Awesome.
intimate.
I love to sit.
Oh, come on.
What? Aaron's shirtless in the. Well, wait, he's already in the house.
Garth.
Oh,
Yeah.
this gives me some vibes of the Munich Girl because sometimes when you do a scene, it's like, oh, come in, and they're already inside. This gives me-
Yeah. See,
it's so
this is
awkward.
yeah, this is what happens. I mean, I've stopped trying to do those things where I say come in because a lot of the time, because I've got backgrounds, they don't have the doors involved. Is only when Edge actually like remembers to put them in different parts, so they can actually like go through the door frame or something like that it works. Otherwise, no.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Wait, I see what's going on here. You've been practicing good cop, bad cop with us now.
What?
What?
Yeah, because we know that all bad cops don't wear their cop uniforms. That's why they're bad.
Well, you know that's why no Aaron's shirtless now. Well, I mean, I wish this was live action actually now.
Yeah,
I wish this was live action
Aaron's-
now. I could just stare at Aaron all day. I mean,
What? You just have like Keston like appear as Dante, Eric, and Zane, but just like in different characters.
just wearing different poorly made wigs. That's what happens.
Oh yeah, no. Then we have like Lizzie acting as Caitlin Nicole, like right next to herself.
Honestly, I feel like some of the voice actors actually make good live action versions. Like Lizzie would make a good live action Caitlin.
She's already cosplayed as Caitlin, actually.
She make a good live action Caitlin if they were to do a live action movie or special.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Aaron, calm down. Garth, would you like a cookie?
Oh,
I see Ross make a good Kenma too. Actually, kind of has that look.
I mean,
you guys good.
no,
Ah,
that's just stupid.
Yeah.
What?
Look,
Fine. I'll take my cookies elsewhere.
Oh, how
Oh,
dare!
you're a good bad cop, Aaron.
I am not playing back cop with you, Garth. In fact, I didn't bring you over here to talk about the neighborhood
don't
watch
lock
at all.
me up, Aaron. I would hate that. Ah! Yeah, the joke was
I was
up.
imagining I was already imagining like good cop, bad cop as far as like like being shirtless goes. Like what would you do in that situation? Would you just be like, all right, you're gonna tell me where you hid the stolen money. It's like
No,
rip off
no,
the shirt immediately.
No, okay, let me explain. Cops, military men, and job careers like that where that feel very dominant and very hot, you know. So like if a cop, if I get a boyfriend, and when I get a boyfriend in the future, and I want him to be a cop and arrest me. Listen, arrest. It'd be so hot. Well, not actually arrest me, but you know. Like,
I mean, honestly, Aiden,
kinda-
you're an actor. Just role play. He's not an actual cop. And
Our-
the question is no. I'm not going to tell you
no.
which ones aren't, but the answer is no.
No. Yeah, no.
Really?
Raina and Julius are. Like, that's why I prefer
Raina and Julius are confirmed.
But I thought...
No. Garth, I wanted to talk to you about Jean.
What about it?
What you guys did to Jean was not nice.
You mean tying him for an entire night?
Oh, you can tie me up for a entire night, Aaron!
Afmal! I just realized Afmal missed an entire random plot. Yeah. That's true, I didn't realize, yeah. And maybe this is when Aaron starts like slowly climbing up the relevance ladder and like into like vision of,
it
like,
becomes basically the
main
main male protagonist of the series.
Well, he already kind of was.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it becomes more prevalent because like Athena was always more prevalent in him in a way. So it becomes just as prevalent. Just as relevant.
maybe now they're starting to like share the spotlight a little bit more. Kind of like easing you in season 4, actually, and that rhymes.
Aaron, what else was I supposed to think?
Because I never showed her being attractive to a man, honestly, and also because I have other ships that I want to do. So
I was gonna say, the real reason is why not?
Yeah, there isn't really a reason, but yeah, I just yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as we were writing Helen and Lana together, we were kind of like, these two are cute.
Yeah. I mean, the main reason why I made Alana bisexual is because I based her partially off of Emma, so it's just like, yeah. Listen, I based character attributes off the actors.
Yeah, the secrets out. I clearly like pot brownies.
No, not all.
Not every aspect. Yeah, that's a joke.
But yeah, some of the aspects. Like Adam was based off of me in several regards. Not all regards. We are
actually, I remember Helen Mort was actually a suggestion character that I threw in because of the setup, basically, and also because I read a poem actually called "French for Death" that was written by somebody who had been ostracized because their last name was French for death, and there was like a whole thing about that, and that poet's name was Helen Mort, and she called herself a child of Hades in that situation. So I was like, fallen angels, following Greek gods, child of Hades, Helen Mort, put it in. And also,
Josh, you know.
Another thing actually about Helen was that she was actually inspired a lot by Nico D'Angelo.
I didn't get that because I haven't seen it.
Well, I mean, he doesn't appear in the films actually. They never made it that far.
I haven't read Percy Jackson.
Yeah, he debuts in the Titan's Curse, so that's book 3. But yeah, point is that that he's another gay child of Hades actually, to be honest. So yeah. But that was obviously Helen was more based on him in terms of like actual personality in some aspects. Like
although I did have her smiling a lot. So
yeah, I did mention that before. I think that was like one of the jokes. It was like, oh yeah, you shouldn't tell him to smile more. Like you tell him to smile less. Like that was.
Ayo.
Anyway. And yes, why was she boss in front of Alana? Well, you've watched the series.
You can guess. So you can,
I think you don't need us to answer that one, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't need to answer that.
He was being shady.
Yes, but as a warrior of the neighborhood, you need to look at things from all angles.
That's a new term. Yes. The warrior of the neighborhood.
Yes, but Gareth is again. Gareth is the head of the warriors, protecting the village that he lives in.
Sorry, that was just a scream pain. Anyways,
I mean, come on, the power. I got
a question. Do you like himbo Gareth, or do you like Diaries, a quiet, shy, reserved Gareth?
Oh, they both have their advantages and disadvantages.
I prefer himbo Gareth. He's funnier.
I like them both, actually. Yeah. All right, see you in a bit, Josh. I'll be here.
I know. I really am sorry.
I can imagine you are, but actions speak louder than words right now. There is a way you can help make it up to Gene while apologizing at the same time.
How?
Farmhouse.
Gene and his friends would like to move on to the street.
Well, I was kidding. Okay.
Yeah, so?
What?
Well, your family owns this block. Isn't there something you could do to help?
Wait, side note, one thing I never really got here is, okay, so they own this block, right? But
needs.
it was stated that they're entertainment business. What are they, entertaining houses?
Well, okay, they could be actually. Maybe they were going to be used for film sets or something.
I mean, imagine like Disney owning a neighborhood block casually. That'd be so weird.
That's actually not too much of a stretch. Like after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, actually it became such a success. Walt Disney used the funds from that film to buy a plot of land, and then Disney Studios was founded on that land. So entertainment business owning land is not that far fetched a concept. They're not really like meant usually used for living spaces, but
yeah, it's kind of
might
weird.
be something I could do. I wonder what Mommy would say.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my
good thing
god,
you're not Garte.
Zia.
must
And
be
yeah.
so nice.
And yeah, listen to Ziana. See if you hear Michi a bit.
Oh, Sugar Bear, we should. It would be nice to bring more of Gargar's friends into the neighborhood, especially if it helps the chances of Zuzu becoming more social.
It will not.
Zane hates Gene. Zane hates Gene. Why would he want Gene more? He would.
Yep, bad idea.
I'm
Also,
sorry,
side note,
Ziana, but we cannot.
I honestly, I think it was a missed opportunity having Zane interact with the Shadow Knights again. I think that would have been an interesting interaction if he interacted with all the Shadow Knights rather than just Gene.
I really don't think he would have wanted to, honestly.
Just give those houses away. Do you know what those houses are worth? I won't settle for anything less than the original price. To do otherwise would be irresponsible. I have to put my foot down here.
Oh, fine. I suppose you're right, honey. I'm sorry, Gargar, but you heard your father. If your friend wants that house, they'll have to pay what they're worth.
But that's so expensive.
I know
what if it
that comes out here.
was worth less?
What do you mean?
I do like this. Yeah. You know what?
Ziana!
Hey, look, Ziana having a dark side is kind of interesting because normally it's Sylvana that ropes her into all the plots. She's like happy-go-lucky. But hey, you know what? Having a bit of
No, but
nice
even
change.
during the season 3 finale, like she was willing to go along with it and wanted to kind of go along with it in a way.
Again,
you know?
I'm saying having her be more devious on her own accord.
Yeah. Honestly, I really do like Sylvana. Not Sylvana. Crap, wrong character. Ziana. I don't know. I feel like she's just a really good parent in a series where a majority of parents are terrible.
Yes.
Like, I mean, there's only one time I had a problem with her is that she was crying every time they're like, "Oh, Zane and Afton aren't dating."
We've already talked about this. Remember, we talked about this in the Manga Maid episode.
And then there's also Terry. I like those are the two good parents in all of MyStreet.
Again, we've mentioned this a lot of times.
Mommy?
Oh, I think you know. Property values can always change.
Oh, I get it. Thanks, Mommy.
Man,
They still have to pay for the house. But I have a cunning plan.
All right, balls, calm down. No one's gonna get that if you're not British, but I don't care.
To the neighborhood watchtower.
What?
It's a quote from a sitcom called Blackadder. It's a classic over here. Basically, it has Mr. Bean as the main character. Actually,
Wait, Aphmau watches British stuff? Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. Nostalgia Critic does. Who knows if Aphmau's into some good old fashioned British TV? Why not? But yeah, basically, there's a character in that's called Baldric, and in every season apart from the first season, he's really, really dumb. For the record, the seasons take place at different periods of history, so they're not like immediately the same people. That is like their descendants. But yeah, so Baldric is dumb in all the series apart from like the first one, but he has a catchphrase where there's particularly in the third one actually where he says he's got a cunning plan basically, and they're always absolutely awful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the point. So yeah, if you say like I have a cunning plan over here, then instantly people are gonna think, yeah, Baldric.
Huh?
It's a dinky fort that Lawrence and Garth built in their backyard.
Oh.
It is with great pain that I have come to you to ask you for help. I know you and I have had a past together.
What?
But I can think of no other person more suited than I to help me win this contest.
So, you finally
say that you ask me for a favor. What do I get in return?
I can offer you nothing except my dignity.
You know, this is weirdly enough the same way that he talks to Michael, but anyway.
Please, pretty please, with the cherry on top, help me win!
Oh, Travis, you're so cute when you beg.
Of course Lucinda would say that, good Christ.
As we all know, Lucinda's clearly the dominant one in any relationship.
Uh-huh.
I don't see why not. Honestly, I'm not doing anything since I'm on vacation, so... Sure. What do you want, little man?
Something to help me clean faster.
I got just what you need.
Ooh.
It's a cleaning potion. Use it and boom! Insta-clean.
Thank you, Lucinda.
You know, you should really come over sometime to learn more about making these potions. You out of
And
everyone
that
else
art
are
goes
both-
nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, his dad was a professor at the university and, you know, professor of witchcraft, so
Okay,
I guess...
I just say I'm upset about Travis's arc here because like Travis is like, oh, I want to learn magic and stuff, and then it goes absolutely nowhere. It would have been interesting.
If only there was a
maybe-
character who Lucinda sort of started training something to learn magic, and then they just completely dropped it. If only there was another character that same thing happened to.
Oh, and then Ghosty says, Lucinda, my beloved.
Yes, by the
Yeah,
way...
you should have saw her last episode. She was willing to
Yes.
love. She was willing to love Potion, Kawaii-chan, and
Damien, yes.
and Damien.
Yeah, we kept on saying, where's Ghosty? She's doing the one episode where Lucinda is absolutely in the wrong in every conceivable angle. Yeah, if you haven't already, watch Netflix and chill. That's a good Lucinda episode, obviously. Also, by the way, apparently Quadzi is really simping after Lucinda now. You were writing some stuff for the Phoenix Drop High.
Oh yeah, she was just like I date Lucinda even though that makes no sense for the
it's because I mean you know
flashback series.
Yeah,
so
she put an OC in there and was clearly using that as a self insert. But yeah,
we love self inserts here.
Also, welcome back, Josh. So yeah, go ahead and watch that episode. Yeah, and we'll hopefully treat Lucinda a bit better than Atmod did in that episode. Anyway, Lucinda was treated fine in that one. It's just she was the one who was misreading others. Anyway,
This is as powerful as I can.
Thanks, Lucinda. Maybe I'll take you up on that someday, babe. But for now, that's me a competition to win.
The two
Ladies and
funniest
thankies.
characters are talking.
ladies and thankies.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Maybe I should hold him about. Nah, he'll figure it out on his own.
Oh my Lucinda, why are you being rude?
Gotta hurry!
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be suspicious at all, is it? Yeah, clearly Dante's not going to know what's going on.
Yeah. He's so fast at cleaning that he cleaned his room got destroyed. Why'd you clean Dante's room?
I don't know.
And also, why did you get rid of all his furniture?
I don't think he knew the potion would do that, but still.
Well, yeah, but why do you want to clean his room? That room was supposedly clean.
Well, and where's that trash? Wait, has Gene not been to their house? His own brother's house, and he hasn't cleaned up the trash there. Like, come on, Gene.
Also, I love how dirt's now on the floor, lol.
No, what?
I mean, I guess that makes sense that it not to be snow underneath. That's fair.
Hey!
Also,
Got to clean the kitchen! Not if I can help it!
wait, then
Just potion right in front. Oh my goodness.
you kind of hit Dante with the potion. You're lucky it only affects objects. You may have.
Yeah, and also not people's clothes. That would be worse.
Oh yeah! Travis wins, baby. All me. I did it, not Dante. Travis is the winner, and Dante's the loser.
Yeah, now get ready to buy new furniture, you idiots.
Travis! Where are all the things you cleaned up?
Dante is the. Say what?
Oh, he sounds like Odd De La Robbia, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Portate mal. I forgot what it was actually.
Stop saying it in Spanish.
Honestly, I forgot the English one. I don't know what it was anymore.
Well, you're a baka. You're a baka. How dare you talk about how great the Spanish dub is? How dare you?
Like, okay, that time I wasn't even saying it was better or not. I just like generally do not remember what the English one was anymore.
I'm. Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Agatha!
No, it's actually a TikTok meme.
Oh, okay.
That's where it came from.
Alright, fine.
All our stuff is missing! It's like not only did you clean everything, but you got rid of everything!
Oh. So
You didn't notice?
Ocean, probably. Oh, I probably did it wrong.
Travis!
I wonder where all our stuff went.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was James for a minute.
No, that was. I mean, yeah.
Honestly, I felt Keston's performance there didn't do a good enough job separating from his Zane voice versus his Dante voice, because I legitimately got confused for a moment. Was like, wait, is that meant to be Zane? Like, why is Zane screaming? I was like, oh.
Travis, how on earth could you actually do this?
Yeah,
Come on,
now
Dante, I was just trying to win. Just understand.
That's it.
It's not my fault that I'm smart enough to go to Lucinda for help with this. I need to just say that loud. I'm sorry about that.
Do you really want Travis King for the rest of the year, Dante? I don't know about that.
Fine! You weren't so dead meat,
I love
Travis!
these shouting bits. Like, I don't know if Athmel scripted out these shouting bits exactly, or if the voice actors had to
No, I don't think
improv.
she did.
I think the voice actors had to improv, and I love it.
Yeah, I think they did. Honestly, I mean, it's like because I'm sure that like particularly like the Garth and Lawrence one, the Romeo and Juliet play, those are like very famous ad libs, and they just don't have like any flowing structure at all.
I mean, to be fair, I was kind of panicking at that moment. They're like, I didn't mean to. I'm on stage.
Well, yeah, no, that's good. I'm just saying that it feels unscripted in the best way. You know, I'm not saying that's
true.
To knock it in this case.
Sometimes you can feel when a show's scripted, like, oof, I feel the script.
Well, yes, that's true. I had a whole unit in English class one time actually about unscripted versus scripted dialogue. In fact, that's the first time I ever watched any clips from Twilight actually, and I was very confused because basically there was it was like a documentary basically where we had like, oh, this is unscripted dialogue. We have a bunch of fillers, there's simpler words and stuff. It's not as dramatic, and then literally the teacher looks up, Bella punched Jacob in the face, and with no context. I'd never heard of. Actually, I had heard of Twilight before, actually, but I didn't know this were the characters' names or anything. So I just watched.
To be fair,
I just watched a really big dramatic argument and stuff, and then she like punches him, and then she's
Jacob I don't know what movie that's from, but Jacob probably deserved it because I remember in one of the last movies, he imprinted on her child. He imprinted on a baby.
Aiden, this is not what I was trying to say.
So
I was trying to continue my story. So what I was saying was, yes. So basically, I just saw her. I was like, I get the point. It was like really, really dramatic and no bearing on reality whatsoever, with no fillers and stuff. That was the point. But also, it ends with her like punching his face and then her fist recoiling. And now I understand he's a werewolf, or I don't know, a shapeshifter, whatever book lore thing, whatever. And that's why he's super strong. But it just seems so weird, the fact that, you know, it was his face, he didn't move an inch, and she just starts going. It's like, good God, what is this? Why did that work so well? And of course, again, no now, but imagine someone who's not seen Twilight just putting that clip off of YouTube and showing them. Yeah. It's like, this is Twilight, everyone. Are you invested yet?
Anyways, okay, so Josh asked, what do you think of Kim? I like her. I just wish that Athma didn't replace Lauren. Can't you take away Lawrence and just give us Kim?
Yeah, that's
I just
true.
wanted Lawrence again. Why did his potential love interest have more relevance than him?
I know, come on, dating's a partnership, jeez. You don't hijack the person.
Gar just stole his girlfriend, though. Her potential girlfriend. Garth stole her.
Hey, that's what happens when you play the Prince Charming role, apparently.
Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Final thoughts. I enjoyed this episode. I don't know. There's something nice about the older MyStreet episodes that got super slice of lifey and stuff, and so, there's something really nice about them. Something that I kind of wish sometimes I could turn Fallen Angels and give Fallen Angels some of those vibes, but at the same time, listen, I want to
Fallen
have
Angels isn't the type of series that really
Yeah.
allows for lots of slice of life. That's the
Yeah, well, the problem with gacha shows in general is, at best, I get to have 12 episodes per season. Any more, and it'll be like 5 years per season, you know?
Yes.
So,
that's
you
true.
know, I can't have any filler or
Well, I
just
mean, that's for
bomb
voice acting
episodes
content,
casually.
actually.
Yeah, voice acted. If we
Yeah.
do non-voice acted, probably could get them out a lot faster, depending on, you know.
Depending on how much magic you insert into them. I mean, what?
Haha. Oh, wait, you should start back up on Alpha Academy now that we finished Immune Girl. Oh, that should be one of your priorities.
Honestly, yeah, but I do, you know, I want to see them. I mean, so considering today, I'm more interested in like the FMAO thing right now. Seems a
Yeah.
little bit easy to produce as well.
Yeah, but I don't know. See, episode 3 is already written, right? So you could work on that some more. Episode
Yes,
3 is
that's
written,
true.
so-
I was halfway through episode 3 when like the music girl started getting really intense. Actually,
Yeah, so it'd be kind of nice. It'd be kind of nice to at least get episode 3 out for Alpha Academy.
yeah, fair.
Plus, who knows? Plus, who knows? Maybe it'll be the next major staple of your channel.
I don't know. I feel like that. I mean, it got a lot of hype when it first came out, actually, but I'm not entirely sure if it was if it has the lasting power of the music girl so far. I think it's kind of early days a little bit. So who knows, actually.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. One thing I find nice about having a series that you're constantly continuing is that it gives you something stable for your channel to always have like a lasting power, kind of like how what MyStreet was for Athens channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something I want. That's basically what I want Fallen Angels to be for my channel. Just have be something lasting always around. That's what I'm planning on making Fallen Angels is just going to be that series, you know.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll start a new series and that will like overtake it, and then you'll be like, oh, this is the flagship one or something.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode in general. I thought it was very nice. We talked about a lot of random stuff, but that's normally
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
As for me, actually, yeah, weirdly enough, when I looked up this episode, for some reason I hadn't actually like pressed the like button on it, and I thought normally when that happens, it's normally because there's like something really wrong with the episode, but this time, nope, I just forgot to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One thing though with this, it's so weird. Oh, MyStreet 3.5, I mentioned this a few times, had actual story arcs. Like we had a whole Gene story arc with the house, the night snooper. You know, we had story arcs.
Aiden, something's just happened.
What?
Okay, so do you remember I was talking about like Blackadder and the Baldric reference and everything, and like that's what I said.
Yeah.
I just looked down, and the first comment that I see is one that's Athmel pinned herself, obviously. Geez, Travis and Dante, a few things to discuss. Maybe they can start it later on a clean slate. Hope you'll enjoy the video. Let's try to wipe 25,000 likes on this video, which but yeah, that's good for your support, really appreciate it. Yeah. But then of course, because of the way the YouTube comments work, if a user's put a comment on, that will appear at the top, and there's a comment of mine with no upvotes or downvotes from 4 years ago, probably almost 5 basically, that says, like, with a timestamp, Gareth is Baldric confirmed. I made the same joke almost 5 years ago, and I love that.
Nice.
It just shows that I may forget the comments I make, but not the jokes that build on them.
Maybe you should make another comment about Baldric on the video now.
Well, just post the exact same comment again.
Maybe not the exact. Maybe do the exact same comment, or maybe wow, 5 years later, I still remember made to draw the bald. I'm not good at words. Yeah, you should do
I mean,
something like that.
yeah, I don't know if that'll feel too much like some.
You know what they say? Comps are good for the YouTube algorithm.
They are, yes, but I don't know. Unless your name's Caroline, they don't usually benefit. They usually bounce back in this instance. I don't know. Because obviously, right now, Ahmad clearly is not looking at the support of MyStreet itself.
It doesn't matter her the support of the old stuff. What matters is she gets a bunch of like 5-year-olds commenting on her videos. Haha, so funny. That's all that matters, Jacob. Obviously.
Also, Piper and Molly LPS made a very good point, actually. Oh my gosh, Garth actually knocked on the door instead of running through and smashing it. That's fair, I didn't even notice that.
Oh my gosh, we could have brought back that gag. We could have brought it back, though.
Yeah.
Also, side note, I'm so confused about where the Garth breaking out doors came from. Like,
I mean, that was just an evolution of a joke that came from like a while ago. You know, it's kind of
yeah, but what is the lore implication of him breaking doors? Okay, so during season 1 of PDH, Vlad says to Garth, "Man, if you keep breaking down doors, it may become a habit." And then Garth's like, "Oh, please, that would never happen."
Yes,
you know. And then we cuts to FC University. And he starts breaking down doors randomly, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm what? Huh?" You know, no, that was so weird. The mood changed with the break.
Okay, I see what you mean. I think that was like trying to build on like, oh yeah, the whole forever potion thing that makes him stronger. Like I think that was what that was supposed to be. But
yeah, I know that's what it was building up to. It's just so weird. Again, lore implications of, is that why Aaron he can break down doors? Because honestly, when you think about it, everyone is broken. I'm pretty sure even Aphmau as a character has broken down doors before.
Oh no, she has, yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's did it. Well, Aaron kind of makes sense to a degree. Caitlin's did it. I feel like a lot of the characters have broken down doors in this series. Not just the characters that have been affected by forever potions or werewolves or anything like that. Like normal humans have did it. So I don't know. It's one of those weird things, like Travis crashing down versus when Aaron fell off that cliff. It's just kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Confusing.
Oh yeah. By the way,
it's like when Aphmau wants them to be comedic, she makes it comedic. When she wants it to be serious, she wants it to be. I don't know. It's kind of confusing tone wise because like you can't do one thing and then act like it's a joke and do one thing and act like it's serious, and the same thing is act like it's serious now. It's weird. Like what is falling from being blasted off and falling for high amounts of heights gonna kill you or not gonna kill you? Make up your mind.
Yeah.
You know, like Travis fell off 2 high places in that episode. He should be dead. Aaron needed a year to recover after being stabbed multiple times and fell off a cliff. You know, and being stabbed some more.
Yeah, I think. Don't worry. I think I've got a theory about. I mean, we talked about this theory actually.
I know the whole demon warlock, but I feel like that's haphazardly making up excuses. Again, my
what would you prefer? I give Jean the credit again or something.
No, Jean doesn't have powers, nor does KC. Also, is the wolf plush alive or not alive? I'm so confused about the lore of the wolf plush. Why do I have to be confused about the lore of a freaking gag? Like
that's why I made a theory about it, because people were discussing it and they didn't know. Nobody knew. So the theory. That's the point.
Well, your theory is bullshit. Your theory is bullcrap. I don't act. What do you mean? I didn't swear. You swear. Anyway.
To be honest, like the animation magics thing from like Kawaii-chan, I actually is one of the ones that I think is one of my plausible ones, to be honest, just because of the way that like magic work in this.
I wouldn't be against that idea, but I feel like you would really have to play off the idea, and I feel like Kawaii-chan herself would have to work at animation magics in general for that to work.
Possibly, but then again, she was in. I think wasn't she like in the Magics Club during Infinix?
Yeah, she was in the Magics Club, but I don't know. So weird. It was like, oh yeah, only Mifwa and witches use a lot of magic, even though is that part of Mifwa culture? Is that something we should add? I don't know.
You know what? Yes. You know what? Let's add that. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna end the stream here.
Yeah. Okay, right. Yes, that's a good point. So yeah. Thanks everyone. Please leave a like or dislike your opinion. Matt subscribe to us already.
Go watch the Fallen Angels and Mutant Girl finale if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you already have, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I forgot to load up my phone this time to see when the actual upload date of the next episode is. So I gotta do that quickly.
Oh my gosh, the next episode comes out tomorrow, totally. I don't know when it comes out.
Let's see. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, it comes out on the 12th actually. So that will be Operation Get Gina House. So I'll see you all in 2 days' time once again. Same time, same place, 5 years later. Until then, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. I subscribe to us already. Subscribe to Aiden as well and look at the Angels their thing. Anyway, so yes, bye everyone. And on that note, until next time,
farewell.